I'd like to see that coming off here, see what they can get.
Let's get to Matty Russell.
Justin Tatum said, attack, 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 go at them hard, go at them one-on-one, they do not help. And interestingly, he pointed out the fact that
here is not able to fly at the moment. He's back in Auckland in a moon boot. He obviously will be watching on and supporting the guys, so shout out to him.
Now we send our best wishes to Anthony Lamb, his recovery. He was outstanding in the games he was able to, 2 games, and really put together some impressive numbers, 20 points a game as we know. Here's a chance for the Hawks from close range. Peatling needed to do better, tries to clean up his own mess and eventually does. Being pounded on the boards at the moment, the Breakers, and they've been paid the penalty.
Right there, 7-1 right now. And the Breakers also with those 4 turnovers. That's a surefire way to lose the possession battle in any game.
Delaney, good finish from him in difficult circumstances to come up with his first score in the game. But it's the Hawks by 7, a little over 3 minutes out from quarter time.
Well, Delaney's a guy here that can change as Lee goes for the layup here. And there's another one from Delaney. He is able to do that. He hasn't had that hands that he used to. And there's PJC getting downhill and makes the layup. But I like what Delaney can bring him.
Inside the last 3 minutes of an opening quarter, that's had it all. And look at the finish here from Robinson.
Outstanding finish through contact as well. This game is getting up and down. The pace has significantly increased since that timeout, Brad.
Now White guarded by Lee, wants to take him on as well. Passes off the money, picked up by Blanchfield. Clark in support, Robinson on the other wing. Blanchfield trying to find a passing lane, and Delaney was there to shut him down. Now, Rooks to Vicious. Leads a 2-on-1 fast break, and he's fouled here.
And that is what outstanding coach-player relationship can do.
So it's the Hawks by 5. Margin has been as big as 10. They've led exclusively since Tyler Harvey got us underway. As Peatling finds Lee. He's getting involved as well. Clark, the only starter on the floor for the Hawks at the moment, gets it on cue and comes up with his first score in the game.
That's a tough shot to knock down and shoot for your first bucket, Brad. That mid-range jumper off of a flash cut, but he's a talent. And New Zealand need to be careful that doesn't open up his game.
Down White showing him some tricks, gets it to Parker Jackson. Carver had his shot blocked. Partially by Clark. Deflected the ball, and he's running as well and wants it back from Robinson, who elects to go solo. Couldn't finish it. The plan here as well. They've taken just 2 3-point attempts, Illawarra, out of their 16 field goals.
But Kate's 2 rebounds in the first quarter. This is crazy.
It's been their Achilles heel all season for the Breakers. Delaney feeling it at the moment. Front of the rim. And Robinson with the rebound. So a little over a minute out from quarter time. It's an 8-point buffer in favour of the Hawks, who have led exclusively. Looking for a spot in the semi-finals. Robinson's inside to Lee. Nice look inside.
And if you want a clinic, Andrew Gaze type level movement away from the ball, Young Lee just did a fantastic job of losing his defenders.
Parker Jackson Cartwright is off the mark. And Robinson growing in confidence. Off the bench having an influence here. Peatling, guarded by Delaney. Hands over to Lee, who finds Blanchfield in the corner, ready to fire toward the back of the rim. Gets his own rebound, marches inside, and comes up with a finish in his first score in game number 400.
Illawarra looking hungry, sharp, energized.
Up 12, 30 seconds out from quarter time. Breakers with their hands full. And Delaney bobbled the pass, collects again. Rips the Vicious, fires, that's off the mark.
Well, everything's just rushed. That's as simple as it is for New Zealand. Everything is rushed, and you've got to pay credit to Illawarra's defense to force them into that. And the insertion of Dave O'Hickey, that's exactly the intent.
Here's Robinson, decides to go solo, tough shot, couldn't get it done, Lee does. A 5th offensive rebound and a putback.
Goals we saw in Tasmania, they cut off too much of his peripheral vision, so it's back to the contacts instead.
Just getting it done by committee at the moment, the Hawks. They've got 9 players with multiple field goal attempts. Breakers half that number. That's a great block from Mathiang. Starts at the defensive end for the Breakers. They're down 13. This is Cheatham. Now Liapa gets away from Harvey. Picks up the dribble and now needs help. Cheatham against Albrecht. Might like his chances here. Runs on the retreat. Shot clock to single digits. Now the Alpha pulls the trigger. That's all the bottom of the net. He's the only breaker.
And up in this arena, when he gets it cooking, it's an experience case. Not sure you've been up there lately.
No, I'm looking forward to it. Had 36 there against Adelaide. They'll recall that, and I recall him jumping out of the stadium in Adelaide a couple of times wearing a sixer singlet as well. Outstanding talent. This is Lee. Speaking of talent, he's off the mark, so it's still drive from deep for the Illawarra Hawks. They're none of 6 in the game so far. Parker Jackson Cartwright baseline, but Swackler Bullock's done a good job to keep him under control.
Nice hand opportunities to steal the ball, Brad.
Breakers just 3 of 9 from the field so far in this quarter, and they come unstuck again here. Albright to Clark. Trying to balance up, switch pass, cut out by Cheatham. Parker Jackson Cartwright to Will McDowell-White, who rushes to the hook from close range, gets upstairs for the finish.
Well, that's the start they need from the timeout. Coach calls from the ball to go from one side to the next, but more importantly, get stops and go.
Harvey for Albright in a mismatch with Parker Jackson Cartwright. He telegraphed the pass, and the Alpha's better than anyone in the competition at stealing the ball. He was made to work with a finish, but he got it done.
Well, the Hawks have gone to sleep a little bit on the offensive end. They've gotten sloppy, now have 8 turnovers, and that's resulted in some easy opportunities for the Breakers to cut this lead to 6.
Includes 4 turnovers in this quarter from the Hawks. Still got 4 minutes on the clock. Lee pulls the trigger from deep again. Overboard for Swackler Bullock. Here's Clark. The Breakers with 3 team fouls early in this quarter. They haven't been able to win it by 4 as we move inside the last 5 minutes of term number 3. Great to have your company here in the Hungry Jacks NBL. The play-in game, sudden death. Spot against Melbourne in the semi-finals. Best of 3 starting Thursday to the winner. Season over for the Vanquish. Here's Clark. Again, triple team. They shut him.
Cheatham is one of the few players in this league that can match Gary Clark out on the perimeter and down inside on the block. So they've done a good job in neutralizing Clark thus far.
Speaking of neutralizing, it was that time Tyler Harvey against PJC, and here's Robinson being fouled by...
Funny you had that, Gary. Can you still have it in commentary?
It's a little over 4 minutes out from three-quarter time. Hawks by 6. Their margin's been as big as 15 in the game in quarter 2. It was 14 at quarter time. The Breakers will not go away, but they've got red numbers on the shot clock here. And again, they shut down PJC and the Alpha, falling away with a long 3. That's good defense from the Hawks. Giving the Breakers nothing to work with. And look at Robinson wants to go to work again. The Alpha tumbles down. An admission there or not. Just like you were on the floor, in the commentary box, you've certainly got a way to express yourself that impresses most people. Now, Robinson called for the foul here, and Payne. 7-point ball game for the Hawks. Less than 4 minutes out from three-quarter time. As Robinson puts the Jets on once more. Now, he's really courtside, Matt Russell.
Gary, just picking up on what you said about New Zealand lingering and this man with ball in hand, just one of their potential match winners. They only need to look around the floor to see Tom Abercrombie, the Breakers legend, the New Zealand basketball legend, to think we don't want his run to finish tonight, entering retirement if they are beaten.
Robinson again pushing the issue. Peatling in traffic, needs help, outside Lee. Now Clark as they reset. Shot clock inside the 10-second mark. Robinson wide open. Can't convert.
Well, remember, Case, in the first half when Sam Froling came out of the game, it was when New Zealand started to get it going again. As PJC pulls up from 3 off the left hand, game down to 6, and here comes Sam Froling back into the game. Tatum's not messing around this half.
Robinson puts it on the deck again, made room for the left-handed shot and gets it done. Robinson now with 10 in the game, and that includes 8 in this period.
Well, that's Justin Robinson's season, isn't it? The 3 ball just hasn't been dropping. The one before that doesn't drop, but this time goes hard to the ring as PJT takes another 3. Oh, that was... Everyone in New Zealand wanted that to drop.
Great move, just couldn't seal the deal. Little over 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Margin is 8. We started this at 42 apiece, so just 11 points for the Breakers since half-time. Robinson again with the fend off, making room for the 2. He's got 12. He's got 10 in this quarter. Out of the 21, the Hawks have mustered.
And we've seen him do this in a number of big games, Brad. Come up with critical buckets right when the Hawks need it. And these are big minutes from Justin Robinson.
Tom Abercrombie, he's not ready to retire just yet.
Just as Matty Russell said, can he be the man? We don't want this to be his last game ever in the NBL, and he says, me neither.
Clark, just 6 points in the game on a season average of 17. Hasn't scored in this quarter. Clark Robinson dispossessed by Abercrombie. 7. Had a double-figure lead in each of the 3 quarters, the Illawarra Hawks, but they still have to finish this off. Delaney, been good in patches, stripped off it almost by Harvey. His hustle was outstanding. Comes to Parker, Jackson Cartwright, now Abercrombie. This is outside, looks to Vicious for the triple. Breakers bench up on their feet, they're back to within 4. Terrific fight back again from 10 down. They've scored the last 6 here. Putting pressure on the Hawks inside the last minute of the third. Lee, it's the triple.
He had some looks in the first half, wasn't able to convert them, Case. They were a much better percentage shot than that last one.
Jackson Cartwright, shot clock to 10 against Swakala Bullock on the retreat. Now has the mismatch on Trolling. Bounce past the Pino, shut down by Peatling, who's called. Silences us all.
Never in doubt, Case.
Didn't look good off the hand, I didn't think, Brad, but it doesn't matter how, it's how many. Oh, Lee, with the crowd riding his long-range attempts. Shot clock 4 seconds inside the game clock as we head toward three-quarter time. It was 42 apiece at the half. It's the Hawks by 6 right now. The Parker Jackson Cartwright is looking to reduce that, but Delaney, wide open 3, yes! They shut the mountain down to 3, last play of the quarter. They've got the danger man with it, Tyler. Harvey is off the money. Thanks very much, Matt. All on the line here. One team goes through to the semi-finals. The other team, it is season over. And the Illawarra Hawks, who have led exclusively in this game, still have some work to do, and they've coughed it up with it. 10-3 run to close out the third, though. Puts the Breakers right back in the frame. As Trolling gets it. Shot clock to single digits. Here's Harvey. Trolling rolling to the hoop. Lee, the outside danger. He looks for the penetration. Lost the handle. Parker Jackson Cartwright may have had a piece of the action in these last few minutes. Good point that you make, Brad. And the Breakers are right there. Parker Jackson Cartwright. And the ball to first here. It's tough for the players. It's tough for the referees as well. Look at Parker Jackson Cartwright. Stripped them of it. Finish Abercrombie. Gets the loose ball. Breakers right there.
It's frantic. It's
Skelter. Cheatham lost the handle. 2 on the shot clock. It has to go up. His teammates alert him to the fact he's short on the rim. And again they scramble for it. Now the Hawks have got it. We've played 2 minutes in this quarter and no one has scored. Who can settle? Harvey, step back. He caught it deep.
Talk about chaos, Case.
Parker Jackson Cartwright takes them on, drew contact, foul called on.
I just asked Will McDowell-White if he was good to go on that ankle, but Will shook his head, so he is out for the remainder of this game.
Okay, so he injured that ankle, 2 minutes left in the second quarter, tried to come back with it at the start of the third, didn't really get it going, and now he's out. Park takes them on, and he's off to the free throw.